Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically FOREX trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the FOREX Week in Review with the 28 majors and minors, and I'd like to start off with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, and I want to go through this simple process in terms of trading. Now there are different time frames that you can trade. You can trade once a week or you can trade the 4 hour. I like the longer time frames on that in order to make sure you account for the spreads. But there is this daily strategy which I am really liking as far as the overall momentum going forward. Now what I have on my indicators, I have follow the money and I also have VIX, risk on off. As far as overall directions and seasons to coincide with the dragon and the overall declines and rises in currency pairs. I also have the overall futures commitment of traders, so I can see where the overall big trades are on the commercial and institutional side. So it makes sure that I'm kind of on the right side of the trade. So for right now, I'm focused on the weekly and the daily, mainly the daily as far as entering trades. Now what you can see here is overall in the weekly, everything is below the dragon, everything is red, right? So we look here at the VIX, it's also to the downside. I'm going to go ahead and enter into particular trades with the low of the candle. So I'll make sure that the close of the candle is, and at about 4 p.m. Central Time, I'll determine whether or not I want to get into a trade. Now, if you have an up candle and the direction is down, then you don't trade it. You go with up VIX and up follow the money in terms of candles. So this is all to the downside. Now you can place a sell order to go short by following the Heikin-Ashi, and that's what we did here. Overall gain for the week, about $432 for Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc also had to the downside momentum. First day, which was on the 22nd, to the downside, but we still had FTM up. That was not in agreement. So once it got into agreement on the 23rd, then we got into the overall trade. Nice overall profit of $646 on this over trade for Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, same overall trade to the downside. On the 23rd, everything is to the downside. We have winter and fall, which is to the downside. This is fall in red. Blue is winter, spring is to the upside, and summer is green to the upside. So we had winter, we had an FTM here, and it came back and stopped us out once we had at break even here for Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar pair pretty much looking for an upside target on this. So we followed the Heikin-Ashi and over here got into this particular trade. Nice overall trade on one standard lot of $772 profit, for 3 days of trading. For Aussie dollar, US dollar, same thing to the other side. Everything is to the downside going into the winter, and so you're looking for shorts. FTM in agreement. Follow this, kicks in overall trade, and we had about a $658 gain for Aussie dollar, US dollar. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, overall loss. We had an initial trade here with on the 23rd to the long side, came back and stopped out for a loss of $301. Didn't go for this short because the FTM was not in agreement. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, overall agreement here with the green FTM and a good old summer up, and we went ahead and got a nice overall gain for Canadian dollar, Japanese yen of $396. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc also had a nice overall gain, looking at a gain of $696. Everything was to the upside after the 19th, and starting from the 22nd. That's when the initial entry order kept going to the upside. Euro Aussie dollar, wonderful gain to the upside. Initial entry order here with FTM and spring in agreement went up for 3 days. Nice overall gain of $1,045 in one standard lot. Euro Canadian dollar, overall loss after the initial entry order here on Wednesday of $60. Euro Swiss franc, initial entry orders here from here to there and also here to there was a nice hitting the Z3 excursion as your potential target, or the Z3 if it hits it already. Nice overall target with an overall profit of $340 on standard lot. Euro British pound, we had a loss of $241. Initial entry order was here. No further trades the rest of the week. VIX and FTM not in agreement. Overall loss here, $241. Euro Japanese yen, wonderful gain to the upside. Nice overall gain of $667. Euro New Zealand dollar, one of the best gains that we had going forward. $3,022 starting on Tuesday. So right around 4 p.m. Central Time or 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Got into this trade and nice overall gain and profit to the upside of FTM and VIX in agreement to the upside. Euro US dollar, everything in agreement to the downside. As you can see, the VIX and all to the downside and continue to the downside throughout the rest of the week. Nice overall gain of $670. British pound, Aussie dollar in the opposite direction. Overall trade on Tuesday. Nice 3-day gain for $1,035. British pound, Canadian dollar, overall break-even trade. British pound, Swiss franc, overall loss of $200 on this particular trade to the downside. British pound, Japanese yen, overall trade to the upside of $896. Nice gain overall. British pound, New Zealand dollar, as you can see, another wonderful gain to the upside of $3,316. Overall largest gain for the week for all 28 pairs. British pound, US dollar, overall gain of $184 on one standard lot. New Zealand Canadian dollar to the downside. Overall trade on Tuesday. As you can see, FTM and VIX in agreement. 3 days, a nice overall downtrend. $1,455. Same thing with New Zealand Swiss franc all the way to the down. New Zealand pairs just collapsed after the bank made their last move to do some interest rate management for the country, and it had a negative effect, sometimes positive effect on a lot of currencies. Overall gain of $1,748 on one standard lot. New Zealand Japanese yen, overall trade, nice overall trade, $959 to the downside. Followed the Heikin-Ashi, nice overall trade to the downside. New Zealand US dollar, amazing drop to the downside. Hit the Z3 excursion, wonderful trade overall, $2,005 to the downside. US dollar Canadian dollar, overall trade to the upside. Everything to the upside starting on the 22nd. Wonderful trade to the upside of $866 profit on one standard lot. US dollar Swiss franc, also another wonderful trade to the upside. You have $426 gain on one standard lot. And lastly, US dollar Japanese yen, initial trade on Wednesday, VIX and FTM in agreement along with the candle. Overall gain of $822. Overall profit for the week was around $22,254 on one standard lot. If you trade mini lots, then you just move the decimal point over. You're looking at a $2,225. If you use micro lots, it's $222 for the week. Overall, nice gains for the week utilizing this particular strategy. If you're interested in these kind of strategies going forward, or programming in PineScript or Python, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.